What's up, YouTube? It's Kazuku back with another review. This time I'm doing the G.I. Joe Collector Club exclusive or the Transformers Collector Club exclusive, depending on which where you got it. I officially, as I said, I registered to the club to get my free membership Big Club, which will come around May or April. This is Arcee in her robot form, and this is Arcee in her human form. Now, Arcee originally appeared in the episode of G1 Only Human, which was the only kind of a G.I. Joe crossover where Cobra Commander is a retired leader and his technology, the synthezoids, were used to transform Arcee, Rodimus, Ultra Magnus, and Springer into humans. And it was a great episode. Maybe it's one of my favorite episodes in the Transformers. One of my favorites, yeah. The other one is maybe the Computron, the first part where Grimlock creates them, and the second one where they have to go through space to help Marisha Fairborn, and When Money is Everything, the episode is called. This is Arcee. I also like very much that the head, which is kind of an homage for Princess Leia when Arcee was first introduced as a human. This is also the packaging. You can see really nice artwork for Arcee. And here we have also available Rodimus. Now, I haven't got Rodimus yet. I only got Arcee since I have the figure of Arcee and I want so bad the only human Arcee. Yeah. Now, this is something I want to also tell that Arcee, then when you got this figure, here they're giving you the exclusive figure of, the next figure you can get is Rodimus. Now, I wish, for example, now we got Charbroil, they give you next to Charbroil the Cobra, the Cobra Purple Viper. I wish they can do that in future toys, but hey, that's how they want to do. Anyway, this is a quick look at the file card. Arcee, primary military specialty combat, secondary advanced scout. As an Autobot warrior, Arcee is tough and dedicated and merciless in combat. Yet among her Autobots friends, she's kind and compassionate. She has a special fondness for Daniel Witwicky, the son of the longtime human ally Spike and Carly Witwicky. When Arcee's Spark was incorporated into a synthezoid plasma by a global crime lord, Victor Dart, and Old Snake, which is referred to Cobra Commander, she would experience her first life as a human being. Initially shocked by the transformation, Arcee adjusted quickly and put her warrior skills to use, helping Autobot Springer, Ultra Magnus, and Rodimus foiled Dart's plot to destroy Metroplex. Through her time as a human, synthezoid was limited. It gave her a greater appreciation for fragility of human life and strengthened her already steadily resolve and defense. Arcee is sweet and generous until she finds herself on a battlefield facing down Decepticons. Then she's meaner than a prevalent Cybertronian Thermocat Autobot Springer. Now, Arcee is kind of the love interest, if you want to say, to Rodimus in the movie, but later on the G1 she became the love interest of Springer. Anyway, this is how you want to put. Now, I don't really like how they went with Arcee and Transformers Prime. They kind of removed that classic mystique of Arcee, that feminine look of Arcee. They kind of made her like the version of Chromia and Transformers Prime, but I don't mind. For me, Arcee is gonna be always Arcee. Anyway, I'm gonna unbox this figure and I'm gonna come back later. So I'm back, and this is Arcee unboxed from her respective card box. As you can look, how she's nicely done. Now she does have the body of Scarlet from the Renegade toy. She does have the upper hands of Lady J from the 5-pack. The recent one that came with General Hawk, Flint, Shipwreck. You see, same here. Now the legs, I'm not sure to whom they are, but I do know that the boots, and they kind of remold the knees for for Arcee. There's from Scarlet Resolute. Let's take a look. As for this is her stand. As you can see, the Transformer logo. This is one from the Retaliation toy, which I'm not a fan of it. This is the one from the G.I. Joe stand. I wish they colored that one red, but since they want to give you Transformers, I understand. Although that Marisha came, Marisha Fairborn, and was G.I. Joe due to her father was Flint. For articulation, she does have the modern G.I. Joe articulation. She does have ankle rotation left and right, upside and down. Shoulders movement left and right. Elbow movements. Wrist movements. Shoulders. Body movement. Her legs can go on a split. And her head is on a bit on a ball joint. She does come with two weapons. I think the ones that came with Baroness. I think we got them in Rise of Cobra and in the 50th anniversary with Lady J. And I think they reintroduced them with some of the Cobra troopers from Rise of Cobra and Ice Viper that came with 50th anniversary with Snake Eyes. Yeah. This is a quick comparison. I'm going to take off the stand just to let you compare the figures, how they scaled next to each other. Here she is next to Scarlet, which they kind of have the same size, the same height. Here she is next to Lady J, the one from the 50th anniversary, which the 50th anniversary is still the shortest of the figures from the females I got. There she is next to Lady J from the 5-pack, the one I was talking about. Same height. Here she is next to Carla. Same height. Here she is next to Stiletto, since they share the same legs. Here she is next to CoverGirl, that I think CoverGirl is still the tallest. Yep, she's still the tallest. Here she is next to Shooter. I think Shooter is a bit taller than her. Here she is next to Jinx. Same size. And finally, here she is next to Bomb Strike. Now, when the club first announced Arcee Only Human, fans were kind of disappointed that we're getting the head sculpt of Bomb Strike for Arcee, but the club did say that you're not getting the same figure. You're getting a different figure, a different head sculpt, which fans were happy at that point. She also come with this with this missile, with this spy plane that originally came with Duke from the Retaliation toy line and was reintroduced with Bomb Strike. Here she is next to Bomb Strike. Now this version of Arcee doesn't have the guns, which you have to buy Rodimus to complete the guns with. But if you have a Bomb Strike figure or a Duke figure, let me do this off camera. Yeah. So for example, if you have this, you can easily plug it in here. You can see how it's fit easy. And if you want, you can give this to Arcee like she's having her wings, like she's having a jetpack. But since this is only made like if you want to give it to Hot Rod, Rodimus, like he's having his wings. Yeah. So depending on you. This is a quick look for her comic, but doesn't explain about Arcee, just to show you the comic, how she looks in the IDW comic as a robot mode. This is her specs. Let's take a quick look at her specs from this. A Cybertronian cruiser mode. I really like it. A robot mode. And this is her file card, which you can read it. But I'm going to read it for you anyway. Arcee is one of the most dangerous Autobot. Despite her comparably small size, she believed that the Decepticon must be stopped at all costs. The belief, combined her with training, makes her a pure warrior, a hunter who's mixed with speed and sudden action to strike the Decepticon down whenever she can. Yeah. And this is a quick comparison between the two versions of Arcee. I'm going to take the knife just to give you how the head sculpts are kind of similar. Here it's like a Cybertronian hair. Here it's like a human head. As you can look, that they're very great. Even the eyes color of Arcee are kind of blue, which is also great. And the guns are kind of homage to her, but my only complaint about Arcee, I wish they gave her, instead of this weird weapon, they gave her 2 dual swords, since the version of Arcee have 2 dual swords with 2 extra handguns. Yeah. Anyway, my final thought about this figure. Should I recommend this figure? I definitely recommend the figure. You don't have to be a Transformer fan to get it, but if you're a fan of Arcee, especially the G1 Arcee, not the Prime Arcee, which they kind of took it to a different background. Like she's like a tomboy, like the version of Arcee. This version in Prime was like the version of Chromia, I think. I never liked her as a Cybertronian bike. I preferred her as her original mold, the Cybertronian cruiser. Now, I definitely recommend this figure. It's a perfect 10 for me. You should officially get this figure, without a doubt. Heck, if you don't want a robot Arcee, you can get a human Arcee and use your imagination. Anyway, this is Ed Kaizuku. Thank you for watching, and see you soon, YouTube.
What in the name of Prime? Oh no. All of us? Rodimus? Springer? Ultra Magnus? What's happened to us?
We were just wondering about that ourselves.